Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Hi. Wow. Hi everyone.
And then you can do this now. No? Has that never?
Everything about Islam has drastically improved my life. Yeah. So there's nothing that, in terms of putting anything down. Wow. Hi everyone. People can say in this world, we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant, because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing. Right. Honestly, it's I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world.
Wow, guys. Do you understand what's going on here? Brittany Renner says she got married.
In this world,
that she got
married April 6th.
April 6th.
May 28th.
Divorce May 28th. April 6th. Divorce May 28th. Guys, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. April to May. Woo. That's she comes out with this on the BET Awards. Of course, you guys know they're filming. Guys, like I said, this here is stuff that the entertainment world is different. The world we live in today is different. She just had a baby before that. A lot of people already were saying that this was something that wouldn't last. She became a Muslim, of course. She's pretty much been trying to walk the walk. Well, she got married and divorced. It didn't take long. She talks about a baby, being pregnant. All of these different things are coming out. Why the divorce is taking a minute, which they was only married a minute, guys. It's tough, man. Relationships are not easy. I remember seeing over DDG's live. This marriage was not long at all. This was one of the shortest marriages I've seen. For her to come out and announce it, evidently this was pre-planned for her. She's definitely strategizing on how to make sure she capitalizes on every move she make right now. This is her livelihood. Social media is her livelihood. Did she really care about Kevin, or did Kevin really care about her? What does it matter? They was only together for not even 90 days, April to May. It wasn't long at all, guys. It was almost like a Las Vegas marriage. Kevin Gates got a family. Like I said, you hear me talk about it often, how close him and his kids are. Very big on basically his kids. I knew that wasn't going to be an easy transition for him, especially with Draco, with his girl. I trips off of it, man, because at the end of the day, man, I being one that have kids by multiple women and situations where that's not an easy transition, man. God has to be on top of that thing all the way in order to make it work. But guys, do y'all think this was a real situation, or do y'all think that this was something that just was for the media? That's another thing. Brittany had just had a child. She had her child by some ball player. She just had a child. I just was tripping off to how fast this here happened. When I seen it, I said, man, let me say something to my people about this, because I was really seeing them together. I didn't even know they was married already. So I wasn't even keeping up with it like that. But when I seen her say, we got a divorce and they got to take 90 days, and it tripped me out, because I know already how things are moving in this social media driven world, content driven world. People are doing things to be seen. People are doing things to be in the right spot at the right time. She always was a fan of, and I talked about it, like I said, when they was over DDG's, how they opened up and started showing people we together. They were at the basketball game together. Matter of fact, Kevin Gates talked about LeBron James's situation with his old lady and how they was looking at each other. And if you look back at it, Brittany was looking at him real nice, and it looked like it was a heck of a love connection. But you can't always go by the look now, can you? Because if you go by the look, it looks like they was just all the way homed in. Then you look at LeBron, who been with his wife for eon, and you say, oh, they don't look at each other, but they still rolling. They still rolling. And that's the whole game out here, man. Like, you better have some God connectivity when you start to deal with this relationship thing, marriage, man. If you ain't been in it a long time, or if you ain't totally committed to something in a long time, then don't play with marriage. Because marriage is a commitment, bro. It is not no easy win. I mean, you better love the one that God put you with, or you put yourself with, however it may go. But this year was not long at all, man. And how many of y'all think that, like I said, they plan to come out with it at the BET Awards? Because there's more, really, you get more out of it if you come out at the BET Awards. If you just come out, you got everything they do, everything people do this on this content-driven world, it have to come out in a way that makes sense, you know. And this made sense for her, Brittany, to bring this stuff out right now. Hey, man, we ain't together right now. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not here together. He's the divorce happened. And like I said, being married for a long time, I mean, I've been married over 20 years. And it's something that you have to be prayed up. You have to really take serious. Family, that's why she was talking about a child. But, you know, the word of God that I read says two is better than one. For when one falls, the other one can lift the other one up. But Kevin didn't even stay around long enough to lift her up. She's still falling. He walks away. Kevin done with that. Kevin Gates is a career man. I don't know what she done. I'm pretty sure you're going to, we just seeing the tip of the iceberg. But as they start to come out and talk about it, you're going to hear little things trickle. You're going to start to see little things happening. You're going to see the flow of how everything went. Kevin Gates, he definitely know his brand is on the line. So he not trying to mess up anything that he got going with his brand. With his people that calculate his moves, they gonna rock with it. But if I know Kevin, he gonna put it in a song. That's the way Kevin Gates is. He gonna put it in a song. He not gonna play with it. He like the Beyonce of rap. He gonna put that thing in a song. You gonna get to hear all about it in a verse. That's just how he get down. But dope lyricists, it's hard to even compete with him when it come down to what he do. And a lot, like I just had TJ, one of my guys on, he just talked about Kevin Gates and how much of a fan he was of Kevin Gates. But for Brittany Renner to come out during this BET Award weekend and tell everybody we only been married from April to May, and basically we're divorced, we're trying to wait through the process to go through, almost make me think of it as being something that was pre-planned, and that it was just something for the media, for something to drive content up. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Was this just to drive content up, or what is this all about? When you look it up, you can't find anything that basically you don't see anything showing that they, any reason why they was divorced, or I don't even see signs of the marriage. It just happened so fast. I'm looking, trying to see it. I don't even see it. So at the end of the day, man, kudos to them, man. They doing their thing. I can't be mad at them, but it is, kids involved and stuff, bro. So it's a tough situation when you start to divorce. Divorce not good for anybody, but they weren't together long, So I don't know. I just had to come on here and just kind of think about, like, damn, that was fast. Damn, that was a cold lick. Being an older cat and being married for all these years. Marriage just ain't something that you play with, bro, when you commit to something, because it's easy to give up on anything, but it's hard as hell to build something up. And that's just some real talk for you. Anybody can break up, divorce, but to build is something totally different. And I think it takes a special kind of person, two special kind of people, to build something rather than to tear it down. And the way we look at life today and our children and just our generations of what the people gonna see when we long dead and gone, it's awful sad sometimes when you look at what our people are building here on this earth. Because back when grandmama and grandpa was together, which mine was together for 48 years, and my other on my mother's side were together until my grandfather passed, marriages ain't something that I was taught to play with. It's something that, just something real, man. And that's the way I look at it. And grandparents, great-great-grandparents. I remember my great-great-granddaddy, born in the 1800s, Nook, you know what I mean? Man, it means something. You know, it really means something. Family is dope, but I don't know what they got going, guys. Y'all get in the comments, let me know what you think. This is just something I've seen. People be asking me to throw them something up. They love the opinion of Boss Talk 101 reviews. Hey, man, make sure if you're still watching, watch this video right here. They caught the old boy down in Arkansas, man, the devil. That old police sheriff rapist, they got him. And you can see it right here, man. Check this out. It's crazy, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.